Okay, for tutorial 5, I'm going to go through some of these examples. Okay, before I go to the tutorial 5 proper questions. So, example, let's say we have a 1,000 ordinary shares will be issued by the company. Okay, issue share to raise fund. Issue share to raise fund. 1,000 share uh, being issued at $1.40 A. So the company is going to record in the book, receive money, so debit bank 1,000 share at 140, they're going to receive 1,000 for, and credit share application. Okay, step 1. So money received, credit share X, and step 2, debit set share application, and credit to ordinary share capital, ordinary share. Okay, so eventually your share application will become 0, and money received debit bank, and the net will be credit ordinary share cap. Ordinary share cap capital always on the credit side. So debit bank, credit capital, but we have to go through share capital, share application, right? For part B, let's say I issue 1,000 share at 150 each, means I'm going to raise 1,005. Debit bank, 1,005, step 1. Credit share application, 1,005. Okay, then step 2, debit share X and company issue share, ordinary share cap, 1,005. So this one becomes 0. So money debit received, bank or cash credit to our ordinary share, the net effect. So for part C, same thing lah. So in journal entry form means we're going to debit bank 2003. Okay, there will be 1,000 share times $2.30. Credit share application 2003. Okay, number 1. Number 2, debit share application 2003. Credit ordinary share capital or ordinary share accounts of 2003. And do not forget to put in your narrative. This is required. Narrative means the explanation. Okay, so question 1 done. Let's try example 2. Okay, company were to raise cash by issuing 5,000 shares, and each shares were issued at $4.20. So debit bank received money 21,000. Credit share application. Okay, and number 2, debit share X and credit ordinary share. Okay, so why we have 2 steps here? Because the first step is because when we receive money from our applicants, we credit to share application, and after that, when we issue share, we debit our share X, we issue share by crediting the ordinary share. Alright, so the same will go to for the same goes to question 2B and C. Right, next. So if you are given this info, 100,000 share, this is number of share, and par value is $1, and this is the total value. This 100,000 shares at $1 each, so you times will equal to the total value. 500,000 shares with 50 cents each par value will be 240 times. So to get the number of shares here, $150,000 at $1. So the number of ordinary shares issued by the company is 150,000. Okay, so $40,000, 50 cents each. So if it's this number of shares times to get dollar, so you work backward, you divide. 40,000 divided by 50 cents. 80,000 shares were issued at par, okay, 50 cents. So you times, you get $40,000. 120,000 divided by 25 cents. You have 480,000 shares were issued. Okay. If it is preference share, 200,000 preference share. What was the par when its total value is 200? You take 200 divided by 2, so 200. So par value is $1. So par value will be 50 cents. Double check. 300 times 50, 150. Okay. So this one is important later for us to determine the number of shares. Okay, now so one more 150, 25 cents. So it will be 600,000 ordinary shares at 25 cents each. So you times, you get 150. Okay. Next example. Say now you have a 40,000 ordinary share of $1 each. So 40 times $1, you have 40,000. Then you have a right issue. Right issue means the company is going to issue one share for every 4 shares held. Okay, issue one share for every 4 shares held by individual. So if you own 4 shares, you will get one right issue at 120. So there are 40,000 shares currently on issue. So right issue will be 40,000 share. 1 for 4, so you times 1 divided by 4. So 10,000 shares will be issued at $1.20. Double entry. So you're going to issue 10,000 shares at 120. Right issue. Number 1, debit bank. Ordinary share cap. Currently balance is 40,000. And right issue. So receive money 10,000 times 120 sharp. Debit bank, credit right issue. Done. Number 2, reverse out right issue and credit to ordinary share. Okay. So when the company already issued 40,000, now they want to issue another 10,000, so we go through right issue. So the steps similar to share application. Okay. So after shares are being issued, ordinary share cap balance is now 52,000. After right issue plus 12,000, the balance is 52. Retained earning remain 12,000. The total equity is 72,000. This is equity. Shareholders equity. Okay, let's try number 12. 13. Currently 50,000 shares were on issue. Par value is 50 cents or 25. And right issue of 3, 4, 5 will be issued at 80 cents. So right issue will be 50,000 share times 3 divided by 5. 30,000 new shares will be issued at 80 cents each. The total value is 24. So double entry. Now is a bank. Right issue. Ordinary share cap. The balance now is 25. I did not open the account for this. I didn't open. So the first entry is debit bank, money received 24. When we issue share, we receive money. Debit bank and credit right issue. Step 2, debit right issue, credit to our ordinary share. 24. Done. The balance is now carried down, brought down 49. Okay, let's try number 40. So we first have to find out the total number of shares currently issued. So 50 cents, 50,000. So total number issued 50,000 divided by 50 cents. Total shares issued 100,000. Right issue 342 at 150. Right issue 100,000 share times 3 divided by 2. The company is going to issue 150,000 shares at $1.50 each. So total will be 225. Double entry. Debit bank. Zero entry. Debit bank. Show working. Debit 225. Credit right issue 225. Narratives. Narratives means the explanation. Number 2. Debit right issue 225. Credit ordinary share capital 225. Narratives. Explanation. Done. Okay. Next. Question 16. A company has issued 20,000 shares with a total value of 45,000. Show the ledger to record the transactions. So this is not a right issue, therefore debit bank 45,000, credit share application 45,000. Then debit share application, they apply, I receive money. After with that, I issue them share, a debit share application, credit ordinary share cap 45. Done. Number 18. Statement of financial position extract. So you have our ordinary share capital 10 and you have a reserve. So this is equity. Calculate the total dividend if the director declare dividend of 6 cents per share. So declare dividend 6 cents per share. So currently the company has got 40,000 ordinary shares. So the dividend is 0.06 times 40,000 share. Total will be 24,000. Okay. Declare. Dividend can also be declared in a percentage term. So the dividend will be 8% on their capital investment. So shareholder invested 10,000. We issue them 40,000 shares. Okay. So shareholder put in 10,000. and we're going to pay them 8%, so it will be 8% times $10,000. So dividend will be 800. So it can be in per share or it can be in percentage. Per share you times by the number of shares, percentage you times by the value, the dollar. C, if total dividend declared is 5,000, total dividend declared is 5,000, calculate the percentage. So they invest 10,000, shareholder invest 10,000, and we declare to them dividend 5. So in percentage term will be dividend in percentage term will be they invest 10 and we declare to them 5. So the dividend is 50%. 50%. So it's same as this. When we declare 8%, they get 800. When we declare 50%, they get 5,000. So it's the opposite like B and C. B given is the percentage, find the value. C given percentage, the value 5,000, asked to find the percentage, opposite. Okay, try number 19. 60,000 ordinary shares of 50 cents each will be issued, total value 30. And retained earning is 5, so capital plus reserves. Capital plus reserves is equity. And calculate the dividend if the director declared dividend of 9 cents per share. So 9 cents per share, 9 cents for every share. So there are 60,000 shares. So total dividend is 5.4. If the company declares 15%, so 15% on their investment. So investment by shareholder is 30,000. So dividend 15% of 30, 4,005. So dividend can be in per share basis or it can be in percentage. Okay. Next one. What if the total dividend is 2,000? Calculate the percentage. So they invest 30,000 and we pay them 2,000 dividend. So dividend in percentage term will be investment 30. Out of 30 we declare to them 2. Okay, so the answer will be in percentage. Right, so 2 divided by 30, 6.6%. Okay, a dividend return of about 6.67%. Okay, now back to question 18. Example 1. So this is dividend declared means haven't paid. So the double entry is dividend yet to be paid, haven't paid. Debit dividend 24,000. If haven't paid, dividend payable 24,000 is a liability. Debit dividend, credit dividend payable. Okay. If say dividend already paid, so double entry debit dividend 800, credit bank 800. So paid debit bank, debit dividend, credit bank is say if it's unpaid, let's say it's unpaid, you credit dividend payable. Same as purchase. Okay, quite similar to purchase. So purchase we know we always debit bank, debit purchase. let's say 100. If it's paid, credit purchase, credit bank. If it's not paid, we credit trade payable. Okay, similar. Number 19, let's say this is paid, say this is unpaid. Okay, two different examples. So if it's paid dividend, debit dividend 5,004, credit bank 5,004. If it's unpaid, debit dividend, credit dividend payable. Okay, so this is for dividend. Next, the company issued 1,000 ordinary share for $1.20. So the company were to raise 1,000 were to raise fund by issuing 1,000 ordinary shares for $1.20. Okay, so they ask the public to apply. They ask the public to apply. I want to issue share, please apply. Okay, now I want to issue share. They ask the public to apply. So application received is 3,000 share. The share were then allotted to that 1,000 shareholder, okay, to the successful shareholder, and those who are not successful, they will be refunded. So we have three steps. Step 1, we receive application, debit bank. Application received, step 1, application received is 3,000 share. Okay, apply for my share. So there are 3,000 applicants, and they will pay me $1.20. Okay, so I will receive $3,600, and I credit share application. Okay, so I received the application, and the application now is closed, and it's time to see who get my share. So there are only 1,000 shares will be allotted. Okay, only 1,000 shares will be allotted. So I will debit 3,006. Okay, on another date. So last week I received. So today I'm going to do the allotment. Debit 3,006 and credit share allotment. Only 1,000 will be allotted. So 1,000 share times $1.20. Only 1,002 will be allotted. Then the remaining 2,000 will be refunded. The remaining 2,000, so allotted will be 1,000 and refunded will be 2,000. Okay, the money at 120. At 120. So when I refund this, I'm going to credit bank 2,000 share times $1.20. So 2,004. Okay, so double entry, debit share X credit allotment for the successful allottees or applicants, and I refund back the 2,004. So debit share X, credit share allotment 1,002, credit bank. Now, number 3, you are now successful, you get my share, so I debit 1,002 and I credit ordinary share cap. So whenever we issue share, we credit ordinary share 1,002. So this one becomes 0. This one becomes 0. So you can see from our bank account, 3006, 2004, the net is 1002 received. And credit here, 1002, ordinary share. That's how much I need. So when I issue 1000 at $1.27, this is how much I get, 1002. Okay, so 3 steps. Question 21. The company issued 2000 ordinary share, 140. Okay, I open to the public, ask them to apply, and application received is 5000 share. So when I receive application, okay, at the deadline, application received is 5000. Okay, so the shares were allotted. So I'm going to allot 2000 shares to the successful applicant. I'm going to refund back the 3000 share at 140. So step 1, today, deadline, I receive application from all the applicants. So number 1, application received is 5000 share at 140. So debit 7000, credit share application. Okay, deadline closed. Now time to do allotment. Successful one will get the allotment. The unsuccessful will be refunded. Debit 7000. Share allotment. Successful one will be allotted. So 2000 shares at 140. So 2008 will be allotted. And the unsuccessful one, the 3000 share at 140. 4002 will be refunded. Then number 3, $2,008. Ordinary share cap, they will be issued to the shareholder. Done. Okay, number 22. The company issued 4,000 ordinary shares. Its percentage application received is 4. And the share were allotted and excess is refunded. Number 1, debit bank. 5,000 shares were received. Application of 5,000 shares were received. So debit 4,000, credit share application. Remember to write narrative. Number 2, debit share application, 4,000. Successful applicant will be allotted 4,000 at 80 cents. 3,002. The unsuccessful one will be refunded credit bank. 800. Okay, number 3, debit share allotment, 3,002. Credit ordinary share, 3,002. Okay, don't forget about your narrative. Number 23. The company issued 20,000 ordinary share, $2. Application received is 25. So debit bank. Application is 25,000 share at $2. So 50,000. Credit share application, 50. Number 2, debit share apps, 50. allotted to the successful applicant 20,000 at 240. Refund the balance. Now the successful one will be allotted. Debit share allotment. Credit ordinary share cap. Done. Okay, so 24 you can try. And last one will be on your issue of debenture. Debenture is like a loan. You need money, you can issue loan, issue debenture. Debenture normally come in the par value, always in $100. Okay, so the company need to raise $100,000, and this is the interest. Okay, and they're going to issue at $100 for every $100 debenture, means at par. Number one, debit bank. $100, 100,000. So debit 100,000, credit 8% debenture. Debenture is a loan. So 100,000. Done. Remember to show working. Number two, company can issue debenture at $130. So the par value is 100, but every debenture they want 130. So they will issue at $130. So debit bank. $130 out of 100 times $100,000. So they're going to raise $130,000. Okay, 130, credit 8% debenture. Debenture always at par, credit 100, and credit premium on debenture. Okay, so debit bank, money received because you issue at par $1, $130. So you receive more. Debit bank, you credit debenture, you borrow $100, but you receive 130. The balance will go to premium on debenture. Okay, so always at par. Debenture is always at par. Number three, bank. But this time I issue at $90, means I issue at a discount. So 90 out of 100 times I borrow 100,000. So the amount I'm going to receive is $90,000 debit bank. Credit 8% debenture, always at par. Credit loan 100. The balance is the discount. Discount on debenture, debit 10. Done. Okay, try number 26. Issue at par, debit bank, because they want to borrow 100,000, 50,000. So debit bank, issue at par, so exactly 50, credit 11% debenture. Done. Number two. So if I were to issue debenture at premium of 10% means 10% premium means extra 10%, so it will be 110. So double entry debit bank show working 110 out of 100 means the amount I borrow I'm going to receive will be higher. Debit 55, credit 11%, debenture always at par, and the balance will be premium on debenture. The balance is premium is the 10%, which is 5. Okay. Number 3, I can also issue at a discount. 20% discount means that $80. Debit bank. Discount 20% of the 50,000 will be debit bank 40. Discount on debenture 10. Credit 11% debenture. Your loan is always at par 50. Okay, done.